Hello everyone, this is Ashley from Ashley's Creations, and yes, I have been gone for a really long time. I think since maybe like February, maybe early March. I don't know, I'm not sure. But it is now the middle of July basically. So it's been several months since I've been around, and I have had some good reasons for it. So I have done some crafting, not a whole ton, but I've done some. In March, I made 100 thank you cards for my principal for, not 100, I'm sorry, I made 60 thank you cards for my principal, but I actually made 100 because I made extras so I could sell them. But I made 60 thank you cards for my principal so she could give them out to all the teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week in May. That was actually like the beginning of April during spring break. And then I did craft, but I didn't really film anything because I was kind of busy with school. The end of the year is always pretty bad, but then it actually was the end of school, so from basically May through the middle of June, I was really super busy doing school stuff, trying to get everything ready for next year. Not next year, but trying to get everything ready for the end of the year, basically. Getting all my grades done, getting my kids' writing portfolios made. I had a list 2 pages long of things to do for the last, I would say, about 3 weeks of school, so it was pretty bad. Yeah, I was up late a lot of nights, getting my kids' end of the year gifts done. So I always buy them water bottles from the dollar store, and I do have a cool summer, and I put Kool-Aid in them, and then I put their names on them in vinyl so that, you know, and my kids love those, by the way. I had about 6 of them bring them on the last day of school. They brought their little cups in with them, and it was really cute because they were really excited to use them. But I had to do those, and I had to do their graduation frames, which I've talked about in the previous years, if you've been watching me for a couple years. But yeah, I just had a lot of things to do, and it just... Also, I was in school too, don't forget. I've been taking grad classes, so I was taking my second grad class, and we had a lot of reading because it was a short class. It was only 8 weeks, so it was condensed, so we had like 4 chapters, two to 4 chapters to read every week. And then I had a couple papers due, and then I had to do a lesson plan and do a presentation with that, so that kind of took away some of my time as well. And then the end of the year actually came, and then I could have started crafting again, but kids finished school on June 17th. I had to go back Monday and Tuesday to finish cleaning out our rooms and stuff. I had my last class for grad class on Wednesday. I watched my nieces Thursday, and then on the 24th, which was Friday, Andy and I packed up and left at 5:30 in the morning to go to Florida for 2 weeks. So for the last 2 weeks I've been in Florida. We left the 24th. We got on a cruise ship on the 25th. Our cruise came back on the 30th, and then we stayed down in Florida for a couple days. We went to Disney. We went to Magic Kingdom. Andy had never been to Disney, so it was really fun to take him there for the first time. I think he had a really good time. I had a really good time. I'm a big kid at heart, you know, so, and then we also went to Cape Canaveral because Andy's a huge engineer freak. He's a nerd. He will read engineering textbooks for fun, you guys. He's a huge nerd, but he originally thought, or part of him thinks he still might want to be an aerospace engineer. You know, it's kind of a hard job to come by, but he thinks it would be really cool to work with NASA and get to work on, you know, the shuttles and stuff, or whatever it is they're working on now. I don't know what they're working on now, but he would have loved to have done that. So we went to NASA, to Cape Canaveral, to see all the, we saw Apollo... What's the one that landed on the moon? Apollo 8? Was it Apollo 8? I don't know. That mission. So we went and saw that, and then we went to the Daytona NASCAR race, because you guys know Andy's a huge NASCAR fan too. Anything racing he loves, and he's always wanted to see a race at Daytona. He would love to see Daytona 500, but it just doesn't work out with my school schedule because I can't really take that time off of work to go. But since we were down there and we planned our cruise out just right, we came back right before the NASCAR race. So we bought tickets for the race and ended up going to that. And Andy's favorite driver was on pole, which means his favorite driver started first, which he was really excited about. We love Greg Biffle, so woo, go Biffle. He ended up getting 8th, which was pretty cool. And it actually poured most of that day, so we thought the race was going to start late, but it actually started on time, even though it was pouring down there. And then on that Sunday, we went to Universal Studios. We went to Island of Adventure because I've been wanting to see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for so long. We were supposed to go in 2013, and it didn't end up working out because Andy's birthday, and we had to come back, and we would have missed his birthday if we hadn't come back. So we didn't end up actually getting to go, but I did get to go this time, and it was awesome. And you guys, butterbeer is amazing. I really highly recommend going to Universal just to try the butterbeer. But it really did look like you were at Hogwarts, so it was really cool. I had a lot of fun. And then, you know, the Jurassic Park area was really cool too. So, and they also had a Dr. Seuss it was a Seuss landing, so they had a Dr. Seuss area, which I, of course, loved because I teach kindergarten, and Dr. Seuss is my favorite author. And Horton Hears a Who is my favorite book of all time, so that was really cool to go see that. And then we left that Monday, and we hung out at his parents' house in Pennsylvania for 2 days, and then we ended up coming home Wednesday. So we were gone for almost 2 weeks. My kitties missed us a lot, but that is where I was for the last 2 weeks. And then this week, actually, I have been busy as well. Not super busy, but I've been reading a lot. I discovered a new author that I really like, and I read 3 of her books since, I want to say, last Wednesday. So in about a week, I've read 3.5 of her books. They're all sequels, and I really like them. It's called Banished Love by Ramona Filtner? I don't know. It's called Banished Love, and there's 5 books in the series, and I'm on the 4th one, and I really like them. So I've been reading that a lot. But I've also I made cake pops for Andy's sister's wedding, which is actually this weekend, so I'll be gone again. We're leaving tomorrow to go to Pennsylvania for his sister's wedding. So, it's just a small backyard kind of wedding. They don't have a lot of money, so they're just kind of keeping it small, and they're getting married at Andy's brother's house, and they're going to have the reception there. And Andy's mom is making all the food, and I said, well, do you want me to bring anything? I can help out. You know, what do you want me to do? And she said, well, you can make cookies and bring cookies, because I've been making a lot of cookies lately and decorating them with the royal icing and stuff, but I really wanted to try making cake pops because I hadn't done that yet. So I said, oh, I think I'll make cake pops. So I've been working on making cake pops this week. So I've made, I think, like 80 of them or so, although only about 70 of them turned out. It was not even 70. No, I made more than 80, but only about 70 of them have turned out. So I'm probably going to make one more batch to take down with me too, but they've actually turned out really good. They taste good. So I've been working on that too. But anyway, so I have been gone for a really long time, and that's why. But I do have a lot of hauls to share with you guys. I didn't film my March, April, May, or June Paper Tray ink releases. I got a Make It Market kit. I got a couple of My Favorite Things kits. I got some new Stampin' Up! Stuff from the new catalog that I was going to share, and I never did. So I've got a lot of things to share, and I thought I would share my long update video with a really small haul from My Favorite Things, and then I would go on and do different videos. So that's where I've been. If you're interested in seeing what I've got for the last couple months, the next few videos are going to be hauls. If you're not really interested in the hauls, then just don't watch those ones, and hopefully I'll get into crafting and being able to share some projects again soon. So the really quick haul that I'll share with you before I go is just one from My Favorite Things from, I want to say maybe April. I think this release was, or might have been May. I don't know. My friend Betsy was going to order, so I had her pick up a few things for me when she ordered. I got the So the diagonal sentence strip cutting plate. I really like this one. I actually used it already. I never finished this card off, and I was going to use this as one of my thank you cards from my... Oh, that's another thing. I had to make 30 thank you cards for my curriculum coordinator because she had, I think it was her 30th anniversary party or something, and she wanted me to send out, or she wanted to send out thank you cards, and so she asked me to make 30 thank you cards for her. So I did do that too, and that was... I want to say she asked me at the beginning of June and she needed them by the end of the school year, which was June 17th. So, yeah, that was kind of a little tight squeeze, but I did get those in. But I did use it on this card, and I'm not in love with this one. I'm not finished with it yet, but it is a shaker card. I haven't figured out quite how to finish it yet, and I never added it onto a card base yet, but this was going to be one of the thank you cards that I made for her, but I just never finished it. So, but I did use it here, and I really like the way, you know, this part turned out. So I did use it, I just haven't finished it yet. So that's the sentence strip cover plate. And then I really liked this one a lot. It was Because You. So it's got the stamp set and the Because die, and then it says, because you're amazing, because you make my heart happy, because you can make me smile on even the roughest days, because you make me laugh until my sides aches. I don't get this one, so if you guys can tell me. One, you makes this world so much better. Can you guys help me figure out what that one's supposed to be? Because you know just what to say to make me feel better, because you're my kind of crazy, because I can totally be myself with you, because our friendship is pretty darn cool, because you're the best, because I like you, I love you, you're you, I'm me, we're we. And again, you've got the Because die up there, and I really liked that one. So I picked that one up. I don't remember the name of... No. I don't remember the name of this die, but this was their free with 60 die. And what my friend ended up doing was placing 2 separate orders so that we could both get the free die, because I absolutely loved this one, because I really wanted this word absolutely to go with a card I had made, and I don't think I have a copy of it. But there was a card that I made and I really wanted that to go on, and I don't have a copy of it in there, but I don't know, but I really wanted the word absolutely. I wanted it to say, did I want it to say absolutely fabulous? No, I wanted to say fabulous. I wanted to say fabulous, and I didn't have a fabulous die, and so now I have one. But so she placed 2 different orders so we could get the free with 60 die, and she just got my order, and I just paid her back later for it. So yeah, I really like that one. And then this one is the chunky herringbone stencil, and I really like this one as well. There was some really cool designs made with that. So that was all I got from the MFT release from, again, I don't know if it was April or May or what, but I think it was May. I think it might have been May. I don't know. But that's what I got from the MFT May release. And that's where I've been for the last couple months. So I'm sorry I've been missing. I did notice that I've gotten quite a few subscribers since then. So thank you for subscribing. Hopefully now that it's summer, I'll have time to get back on track with my YouTube. So anyway, I will see you guys again soon. And thank you for watching. And remember, the next couple videos are going to be hauls. So if you're not interested in those, then just go ahead and skip. Alright, bye!